Don't fall. Don't fucking fall, I swear to God.
No.
Oh.
Hey guys, and Blue, what are you doing over there? You're looking the wrong way.
Wow.
I think you left before I could readjust that one.
Rats.
Oh, rats. Hey, yo, what's going on? Hey, bust me out too. How did he get locked up in here, pretty boy?
Huh?
What? I'm this little pretty boy already. Sweet freedom.
Tell us, like, what's the plan? The plan?
Odds are at least one of us can get out. Hey, yo. I'm Trice, by the way? I'm Fox.
At this point, we must pause for a brief moment as we make a minor correction. The name of the character currently on screen is pronounced faux, which is a word of French origin dating back to the late 17th century. The usage of the word faux for this character's name bears a degree of significance to the overall plot. With that distinction being made, we now return to our regularly scheduled highlights video.
Star Fox.
Yo, what?
Wait, the Fox? The Fred Fox? Fred Fox?
Oh my God, it's Fred Fox.
Oh, nah.
We get to the roof, we're here. That'll be our way out. Look over there. Over there! What's up? Prime real estate. It's real estate. That's a weird pattern. It does look like brouhaha.
Whoa!
Ah! My head.
So no head?
So no head? Oh. Oh, hello. Whoa.
I didn't realize it was that kind of game.
Again, ideas. Let's go as married to have fun for life. Oh, I see how it is. The kind of federal had a hex, so I got you a new one. Yeah, I could do a one. That's a funky new head you got me. Ow. Oh, let's stay in touch. Yes, please. I mean, oh, okay, cool. Alright. This is an old model, so you can have it. Oh, okay. Oh, flip phones. Hell yeah, this game annoys me.
I love those things. I don't miss them.
Now you can be married to her phone.
Yes. Bell for phones. So the phone police is on its way, aka the police.
Well, it's just like real life. People are having fun skateboarding around on private property, and then the cops are like, "Oh, you can't do that.
Yeah, you're disrupting the peace. Stop it.
If you get hurt, you can get sued."
I can break these cuffs.
You can't break these cuffs.
The Flesh Prince. Welcome
Are
to
those
the
like nipples?
Well, look at this
my God.
wrinkly ass motherfucker.
Why are his nipples so close together? They're like collarbone nipples.
I don't like that. I don't like his design.
That guy looks like he eats at the Freckle Burgers place in Saints Row.
Oh shit, the Puerto Rican high jumper leg.
What a really quirky game, and I mean that in a positive sense.
Oh yeah, nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with quirks.
The police do get a little quirky around delinquents.
Snap her neck.
No!
What? You can just snap people's necks and
Yeah,
One
it's
less
rude.
cop in this world,
one less cop. Hey,
and then we'll be free to skate forever.
Ooh, these guys.
What the fuck? The Wizards? The Adidas Wizards.
It's the old heads.
Are they part of the Nipple Guys crew as well?
Dude, I'm like busy. Oh.
Awkward angle, no!
Eth, you had
I felt
burst.
that.
Time's
So
up.
it follows Tony Hawk rules, or if you run out of time, you can just keep going if you have a combo. I
Oh.
appreciate that shit.
Yo, check it out. No doubt. BRC dominated that one hard. Grab those B-balls and get out here, Franks. BRC has won the battle. Bullshit. Giant enemy spider. Ooh, hello.
Damn, she got a huge fro.
Oh dang. Man, they got tachikomas.
So, you want your head back? Let me have a look at you. Oh.
You get the fuck out of there. This is like the poop dimension.
The poop dimension.
Kingdom Hearts.
Time to fight Gigagas. Yes, it is time to fight Gigagas. Good grief, he's naked. Hiya.
Dunk that shit.
I won't just dip her, I'll dunk her. If you really can conquer the five boroughs and become the ultimate riders in New Amsterdam, then you can challenge me to gratefully grant you your request. Can you dig it? Yes, you can.
Can you dig it, sucker?
Trice, what do you know about this folks? You're just part of the big three. That's all I know. It wasn't too long ago when they ruled the city. The big three were legendary riders.
Oh.
They got up together. Individually, they were skilled, they were still beasts. There was folks, highly skilled, but quiet. Helix, confident, always masked. They say he'd never even use a boost back. And DJ Cyber himself. Listen, his crew was called Futurism. They are damn near critical chemical warfare.
Bring a dance number.
They got ants in the pants.
Squirrels in the pants.
They got squirrels in the pants. S to the I to the M to the P. Squirrels.
For the last time, we don't go into people's pants, I think.
You sure about that?
Easy.
Easy game, easy life. Actually, let's see what she can wear. Anything different? Ooh, hello. I like that one. I need you, if you're here right now, you would like this outfit. Literal single. Mommy, X3 me. This is Lieutenant Escher. I've got a matching sick woman. Suspects are armed. I repeat, the suspects are armed. With spray cans? Like what? Use of deadly force authorized. Understood. What the? What kind of barrel of a gun is that? Compensating for something.
Oh shit, that is a that is a big one. That is when you have to absolutely make sure you absolutely kill what you hit, which I guess it didn't achieve what it was supposed to.
Redhead, drop your weapon.
Fuck you.
What are you after?
My head. My head. Oh my god.
You predicted it, literally.
Blue just comes back and says that.
Do you think that Red is really toxic in Overwatch?
What do you say that?
Easy clap.
Ah.
Easy. Free.
Oh, if you need to learn how to talk to a lady, ask your mum.
Oh, that's a great quote. Great quote.
That is a good quote. How did these guys get up here?
They walked.
Just walked up the tower, didn't grind, skate, or do any tricks. It just literally just power walked all the way up.
Yeah.
Like I'm just realizing the name tags of old school, boom bap, and classic.
I've never heard boom bap before. It must be terminology that you and I don't. That's like super duper old. We need a cultured individual.
If Doom was here,
Webster's.
if Doom was here, probably like, yeah, the boom bap's all black and white.
Boom bap is an acid house thing.
Oh my goodness, that was an absolutely that was a really good Doom impression. Like,
yeah, that was pretty good. That was blue.
Moment on
Yeah.
the lips, a lifetime on the tits. Why do my fingers look weird?
Tech girls, look at my manicure. Look at our manicures.
I feel like I've seen this in a dream before.
I'm in a dream.
This is probably symbolic of what's his name's past. Fox's past.
Symbolism.
Hit that guy. Oh, okay.
Symblim.
Whoa, that's trippy. That perspective is messing with me.
Oh shit. Oh.
There we go.
Oh shit. Okay.
Keep me on your toes, big boy.
You're on a rocket.
We're going on a trip in my favorite rocket ship.
Well, that was did you shoot a 900?
Yeah, I think I did. Whoa.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, baby!
Whoa.
Oh, shit! That was so close!
I don't think I've seen you before. I bet you have. Is that Felix, maybe? That's Felix, isn't it? Was he the one who did it?
Aha! So he's the murderer.
Let's see what Chief Eggman's got here to show us. Whoa, what was that?
It was a surprise.
It's a pickle surprise!
Oh, so you know of the horrors of pickle surprise?
Yes, what is the secret?
It's a surprise. Pickle surprise.
Pickle surprise! So, what's next? We've got 2 of the 5 boroughs of New Amsterdam down. With the Franks and Eclipse out of the way, a new crew has been acting up. We've been starting to act up. Yo, look at these guys. The .exe crew. Look at these bunch of cubeball motherfuckers.
They're just fully coolie characters.
Yeah, that's it. They are literally Fully Cooley, like one character.
Oh
Fully Cooley.
man.
Yeah, we watched this show one time. It did not go well. It was kind of boring, kind of cringe. But I wanted to watch more of it myself. I was gonna say personally, I'm just not a fan of the shonen archetype in general because it's pretty insane what the artists and the writers have to go through to get those weekly installations to their
Oh
series
yeah,
out in the books.
definitely.
Play some music. Play some Mario Kart 8 music on the freaking speakers. Kill everybody. Too much jazz.
You just got coconut mauled. Share this with all your friends to totally coconut maul them.
But yeah. By the way, speaking of jazz, I never knew. Did you know Jazz Fusion makes a really good soundtrack for ninjas killing each other?
Hey Delta.
Ew, hey Delta.
Delta, hello.
Hello.
I was just about to talk about how an epic sax solo makes for a really good action sequence.
I wonder if this guy is claustrophobic. Why does he not mind being in these little alleyways?
He's a so he loves pain. A claustrophobic masochist.
Well, I just joined the stream and this immediately got weird.
Also, Too Mellow. I love this song.
I was gonna say this soundtrack fucking slaps.
Yes, fucking
Very
Two Mellow. No, fucking Two Mellow made it in. That's so good.
There's a lot of futuristic hip hop in this game.
I like my electronic music artists how I like my women. 2 melons.
LOL!
For those of you that aren't aware, Ethan and I do share a brain cell.
Yes, we do.
We have one.
We have one.
Well, you're both green.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Both green with it.
Just found out that Candyman from Leap League is the same guy. The guy who does the voice of the guy who made Trollface. I
Nah.
know that.
Haha! That's great. Zoomer kids don't know about fucking Trollface.
I know, right?
No, they don't.
Oh. Let's get down and bust a groove so I can spot you. Literally just bust down. Sexy style.
It busted that sexual style.
Busted down sexual style of the taxi sign. Hey yo, you know maybe you new school kids aren't so toy after all? Take a look, I cleared out the mall entrance for you. Nice. Never too old to admit you were wrong about something, now shoot.
I like how he's dressed like a member of the fucking Spanish Inquisition.
Nobody suspects.
No one expects the Spanish Inquisition.
No one expects the Spanish person. Hello, I'm here.
I haven't played Lethal League in a long time. I should replay that.
I've never heard of Lethal League.
That's a good game.
Imagine Pong as a fighting game. That's Lethal League.
Yep.
Wow, that's quite the description.
That really is the best way to describe it.
It really is.
It's fucking Battle Pong.
Oh, so like the volleyball game in Tekken 3.
Yes, actually, yes. Tekken Ball.
Tekken Ball.
Oh, Tekken Ball. That's the genius.
If you hit Tekken Ball, you wake up Icy Girl. 'Cause she's like the Tekken Ball fanatic.
The Tekken Ball fanatic?
Every time I wake up Tekken, you're like, but the new Tekken game doesn't have Tekken Ball. Oh, no. The revolutionary, ball, like, yeah, you know that ball, and it goes up and down.
What?
And yeah.
That's a disturbingly good impression.
I've known her for like so long.
I get kind of self-conscious. I'm like, do I really sound like that? And I'm like, oh, I guess I do. Oh.
It's okay. Like whenever Eth does an impression of me, I'm like, is that what he hears?
Yeah. That's kind of what I hear.
I don't like this.
Be final.
Oh, you look so playable. You look like a secret character.
Just want to play you right now.
Just want to get inside my roster.
Oh, an ultimate outfit for Belle.
Find a toilet.
Yes.
First, you must take a dump.
Shout out to that one Octoling who's stuck in that toilet in Splatoon. One day you'll be freed, buddy. If Nintendo gets nice, they're probably gonna forget about you and leave you in that toilet forever.
Rest in peace.
Did he accidentally turn into a squid and fall into the toilet and then he can't get back out?
It's gonna take a spooky dookie.
Oh, that's awful.
Go ahead! Take a spooky dookie.
A spooky duke.
I don't want to.
I like how those guys had no reaction to you just fucking destroying the computer.
I know, right?
It's fucking Friday anyway, I'm gonna go home. You just dance in front of him.
Yep.
Show up out of nowhere, destroy public property, style on him, refuse to elaborate.
You try Smash.
Very clever.
No, that's the thing. That was very low effort. I didn't even try.
Speaking
Guess
of,
who's here?
Hey, we have Doombox here. Hey, Doomboxy, how's it going?
What's going on, game?
Hey, everybody.
Give him a chance to talk before you immediately start impersonating him.
I'm sorry, I had to. I just read it. But yeah, hey Doom. Nice
Hello, Doom.
Hello, Doom.
Well, I've already greeted you all, so it's too late.
Did this guy say LOL out loud?
Yes, he did.
Wow, welcome back to 2005.
Like the things we say now are only better. I guess you're kind of right, Chris.
Things we say now are fucking lit, bro.
I do want to say real quick. When it comes to the people working on this game, I think Nakanuma. How do you say his name?
Hideki Nakanuma, yeah.
He helped with the music of this game.
Yeah, he did. He influenced it as well. He did like 3 tracks to the game, but his influence is obviously like throughout the entire thing.
They were all in the studio working on their music for the soundtrack for this game, and Nakanuma kicked the door down and he said, "Let's look at the funk."
Pretty much. Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
Are the fuzz...
What the fuck?
Are the fuzz mutating?
Uh-oh.
Oh no,
Oh shit.
Oh shit, they're deploying the glizzy.
Oh no.
Mutant cock.
They're all wearing mind control helmets.
They're gonna shoot you to death.
Whoa, they have actual guns in this one.
This got real.
This got real fast.
Damn, your health bar is way smaller in this game.
Whoa.
Holy fuck.
Damn.
Dang. That escalated quickly.
That escalated quickly, alright. What was it to do?
What is this, a social commentary of America?
Surely this is China.
Imagine taking your kid out for fucking ice cream at the local mall and you walk into the food court and there's a fucking dude on a BMX bike just doing tricks in the middle of the food court while he's being shot at by the police. What would you do?
I don't know, man. What would you do?
Hey, take cover and watch.
Alright, buddy, we're going to Chuck E. Cheese's instead.
Poggers!
I looked this game up on Steam and it was like similar like to games that you play, and the only fucking game in that section was Mirror's Edge, and I was like, I don't think that's similar to Steam.
For me, it's showing let's had it here. For me, it's showing Jet Set Radio and Persona 5 Strikers.
What? Okay.
Strikers is,
Wait, for
I
what-
guess,
for what
fitting.
part?
It's colorful and metropolitan.
What thing on Steam? Like, what do? Do you go on like?
You just go to the webpage and it'll say like, this is similar to games you own, and it'll list any games you might own that are similar.
Oh my god.
It's on the right.
Whoa.
Holy fuck, this game is awesome.
Page, or you mean like?
Whoa, what happened here?
Whoa.
Where did the map
Holy
come from?
Look at that thing!
Oh.
It's like a tank.
That's a fucking straight up Metal Gear! That is a Metal Gear!
I love this fast Metal Gear.
Red! Oh shit!
All of a sudden it turned into freaking Armored Core.
There we go.
Ooh. Yeah.
That's one side done.
Nice.
Sick.
Whammo!
That was a fucking sample from A Tribe Called Quest.
That's awesome.
I love this game, Ethan. This is oh my god.
All right, when Eve defeats the boss, you guys gotta like go insane.
Oh.
Okay.
Like
Oh.
I know.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Isn't it? Phase 3.
Wait.
Phase 3.
Phase
Phase 3.
three,
Phase 3.
phase
Phase 3. Let's go.
Phase 3!
Phase 3, baby.
It's really
getting him.
no, when he destroys it, you guys gotta go like as insane as you can.
This baby walking tank puts his nose to the ground to feed and hunt for bugs.
They're getting
There goes.
they're getting shown up by a kid on a bike. That's badass.
There we go.
Weakness.
Come on.
Fuck
come
yeah.
on.
Drop that motherfucker. Yeah.
Yo.
You totally got them. You got them good.
You knocked him the fuck out.
Get the fuck
You
down.
got knocked the fuck out.
Stay the
You gotta
fuck down.
Turn the fuck off. Also, I know to press that in the chat. Good shit. I would like to switch characters myself.
I wish I could right now. That's the spicy
Respectfully, my opinion is that I would greatly prefer if we attempted to switch characters.
I really prefer if you switch characters right now.
No, I didn't mean like that.
The fucking Tuba 2 playthrough.
Yes, the Tuba 2. Hey, Doom, that's you. You're the cameo appearance.
Why is he holding me up?
It's your cameo. You're in the game.
Yes.
Look, I paid a lot of money to make this to be put in this scene.
They decided to pay you, give you a white coat of paint.
They whitewashed Doombox?
No!
Oh my god.
No!
How could they?
Racism in my Cyberfunk.
Oh no!
Look, it was a hot day out and everything, and like the UV rays altered my plastic.
Eek!
Oh.
Yeek.
Whoa.
Oh
my god.
Shit.
What happened?
Ooh, fuck, did the cops
He blue
get it?
screened.
He
Uh-oh.
got clapped. What the fuck?
And nobody else is like freaking out. Is he gonna freak out again? Oh no, I'm going insane. I'm losing my mind.
Okay, what? I fucking love these parts.
Did he just get sucked into his own head?
Yep.
Yeah, he's in a dream world.
Have the fins been damp lately? Sure.
Let's see you're in a desert.
That's great.
That's great.
That's great.
Great.
Caress is just a real depiction of a panic attack. God damn it. Yo, Puss in Boots. Panic attack? Whoa, what the
That was quite the swing. Yeah! Ah!
I want to hear him go. I want to hear him go. Easy. Ah!
Oh no.
That's a really good death scream.
Oh fuck! I was ready.
You are going full Tusken Raider.
Whoa.
With that laugh.
Oh god, here we go again.
What is he screaming?
Fucking scream!
Blue. Breathe.
Don't fall. Don't fucking fall, I swear to God.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
No, no, no.
Oh.
Why?
Oh my goodness.
Why does he
Jesus
do that?
Christ.
I can't break it down.
Everybody
Last door, caution. The sign says caution, Eve, caution, caution. Careful, Eve. Careful, 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 Eve. Des said they killed a man to get that scream.
They did, holy shit. These blackouts and dreams Red keeps having, I could tell you what causes them. Oh, watch what you say. Watch what you say. They are memories. Memories come back to you by doing graffiti and conquering the boroughs. With every borough you take, you become more capable. Soon, you'll be strong enough to face DJ Cyber. Memories of who? Folks? No, these memories don't belong to folks. They belong to someone else. Someone who...
Wait till there's enough.
We meet again, Redhead.
You could have been so far away with that gun. That's not how you use one of those things.
I'll have to hold it. I want to hold this frame.
Holy fuck.
I'm gonna hold it. Let's observe the sheer stupidity of Pressure right now.
This dude is playing fucking COD IRL.
Memento Mori.
Memento Mori.
Oh, come the fuck on.
He missed. I can guarantee he missed.
Oh. Oh. I'm actually bleeding.
Oh fuck.
Nice.
What you say? Oh, that you only meant well, cause you did. What you say?
Red, you're bleeding red.
See? Red! No, wait. That's blood.
What the fuck?
The hell? My boy is messed up. You had to get him to a doctor. Doctor. The Flesh Prince. We have to find him.
In West Philadelphia.
No, Flesh Prince. Flesh Prince, not Fresh.
Yes, the Flesh.
Will Smith shows up in the game and he says, "Oh, it's rewind time."
Oh shit.
Fire control rewind.
Oh!
Don't call me a hoe. Don't call me a hoe. Hey, call back.
Hey.
Anything else there?
Oh fuck! Hang on, I gotta mute.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, Blue, you okay?
I'm killing them.
Human beings are so lumpy.
I want that on a t-shirt.
Sorry, that was a weird thing. That was a weird thing to say out loud.
I want that on a t-shirt. Human beings are so lumpy. Blue 2023.
Meow meow. I'm very, very lumpy.
Brat, 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 brat.
Brat, 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 brat.
It's the gas tax song.
Gas tax. Braffin, no, stop
it. You're never gonna be able to unhear that.
No.
Sorry, not sorry.
No, stop it, son. Stop it with the gas tax.
Fucking great. Did you just get hit by something in the cutscene?
I did.
The cops were respectfully waiting for you to finish your conversation.
I was like, oh shit, I'm sorry. Sorry for what?
You really gotta have like your high skills on and everything in order to get through them. Like contested territory, advanced challenges, and what in the world? The game just break on you?
I think.
I was about to comment on this fucking Ubisoft tower ass shit, but now it's turned into something else.
Oh, here it is, the Flesh Prince.
Well.
That's not what I was expecting at all.
What the fuck? It's Ginger.
Look at him.
It's our red old city. Let's get it. Let's go. My man.
D-line! CIA got you pushing too many pencils!
I'm so glad the Flesh Prince was able to help. Now we're ready for anything. That's right.
Why would you do that?
By accident. It's
you fucking asshole.
It's the same. It's the same. It's the same button.
So hey, what's up, man? Like Red keeps doing it on accident. Like, oh, I'm sorry.
You were saying.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Who are you and what you want? Oh, I know. You wanna weigh in, don't you?
Close your legs. This is a Christian stream.
Yeah, you're woman spreading.
You're woman spreading.
Woman spread. Oh my lord! No, no.
She's got to air it out.
This dude, he lost or something? Standing on
Devil theory.
Yo, his hair looks like mine. What the fuck?
Let's show you the rules. Yeah, man.
Blue, is that your idle animation IRL?
Yeah, but actually, yeah.
You just stand there and do that all day.
I'm like 12 from fucking Street Fighter 3.
Things changed. The minimum rep has gone up. Now get a move on.
I want some Nappy. Either get me a Nappy from the Nappy machine.
From the Monopoly.
Monopoly. When you get it, make sure to pass go and collect $200.
$200.
God damn it! That's literally Cress owns that space on fucking Monopoly on the board.
Yeah, that's what. That's $200. I own it.
I'm a cow IRL.
Declines.
Declines. The card. It's declined.
What the fuck is this voice?
Just imagining fucking Doom as a cashier at a store.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you can't.
You've been declined. That's the dumbest fucking joke.
You'll never be able to get this your credit card declined. You should go fuck yourself. Yeah, you need to fucking go in a hole and never come out. You'll never be able to do that, Eve. You'll never be able to do that.
Well, never, ever. Oh, you should just quit the game right now. There's no way. I don't even know why you're trying.
Pregnant on stream.
Oh, I don't even know why you're trying.
Oh, don't jinx it. Stop it.
Now you're gonna be a virgin forever.
No. What the?
Ethan's pregnant! Ethan's pregnant!
No,
congratulations!
I am not. Stop that.
You're gonna give health to a beautiful birthday boy.
Shut the fuck up.
You're gonna give birth to an actual grill.
But you're pregnant now. Congratulations.
I am not pregnant.
You're gonna say, I birthed grill.
Ooh, more area to explore. More of this pyramid. Ow, dude.
Like he was slowly shuffling in front of you.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir, may I shoot you?
Every time I hear that, it sounds like I need you.
Or Nietzsche's on the soundtrack. It does sound like it.
Yeah.
What do you say about me?
Did you kill Felix?
Oh, it's dream sequence time.
Is he having one about the fucking toilet? Okay, I was about to say.
Good lord, what is happening in there?
Placing perfectly good vinyl.
Just trying to jump start that.
Easy!
It's easy having a mental breakdown.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Do you endorse mental breakdowns?
No!
Oh, too late! We've caught you in the act!
No. See, he thinks it's nice and easy.
So you think it's nice as well, because you're playing as him. Here, let's give me endorsing a mental breakdown.
Endorsing mental breakdown.
No.
You're gonna be a Persona 5 villain, dude.
No.
They're gonna go back in time and add you to Persona 5.
Oh.
I don't endorse mental breakdowns. They're not fun. Who would want them? No one would buy them.
It's not fun. Don't mess with somebody, please. Don't mess
If I can make an
somebody.
awesome, if I can make an awesome JRPG level by having mental breakdown, I would have. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. This is all one big joke.
Mental breakdowns are not quirky, Tumblr.
Ooh, red light district? Hell yeah.
Porn.
What? Quadruple X? Is that how much in the future we are?
Whoa.
Quadruple X?
Okay.
Is it like Futurama's ultra porn? Where it's like there's an extra level above regular porn?
It's porn of porn.
Titty City.
You can't go saying TOS Crest when you just go Titty City.
Pretty rough combo line here. Wait, is that called a crest slide? Wow.
Bully.
Gliding all over the ground.
Natural bully.
Once again, I'm being cyberbullied.
It's like I can't see why they call it Millennium Square now. Because this game is very Y2K in its approach, with its aesthetic.
Yes. It very much is. It is disgustingly Y2K.
Yes.
It is so Y2K.
No one cares about your dead sister.
Oh, no,
It'll always will come back to you. It'll always come back. A race, what about it? Sure. I hope you say that.
They just keep dancing while you're talking.
It's a race at the end of this corridor. Look at the hand doing the OK symbol. Oh shit, no.
R.I.P.
No. Please, I was first. Wee. Okay, that counts. Does that sign say one more thing? I was thinking of like Jackie Chan's Adventures with Grandpa.
One more thing.
One more thing.
Oh.
Ah, shit.
No.
Still nothing beats Red's scream. Nothing. Holy shit.
Oh my god, everyone.
They killed Cress.
Cress. Is that what Redmond Ryan sounds like when he screams?
Yes.
Is that supposed to be when he kablooies down there?
The kaboom. I didn't hear the earth-shattering kaboom.
Just fucking go for it. Oh, there we go. There we go. Skill. Oh. That makes 5 boroughs. You actually got yourself up through the city. So, you still want to get head back? It's too late for that now. I've already found a head. It will do. So you say. However, there is still something missing. The body is nothing without its head. And the head is nothing without the mind. The mind? Your past, Felix. Your present, Red. We must allow you to accept both the form of future self.
I mean, damn, he ain't wrong though.
Please, dig it. Back at it again with this thing.
Think fast, Chuckle Nuts!
Flashbanged, literally. This is pretty exploitable right now, by the way. Can I dance? Like a dancer. Easy.
When I'm having a psychological breakdown.
Is he okay?
Easy.
Easy clap.
Easy clap.
It's like you're dancing in a void, and it's like, yep, I'm in a void. Look at me.
This is how the current generation of kids is gonna react when they get into a nightmarish alternate reality scenario.
Go into a void?
They're gonna go full Fortnite mode and just start dancing for no reason.
That's me in the corner.
Every single fucking rapper ever.
Also, can I
All
say
of them at once.
Can I say this game is definitely of the times, especially with a sequence like that.
Yes, very
Look at
much.
this fucking hat. It's so wiggly.
It's so wiggly. Look at it.
Hang on, can we go easy if you do enough dances? I want to hear him go easy in a normal voice.
Oh. There you go.
Just E, no other letters.
E. Oh, this is. I like the aesthetic of this one, especially. It's green. It's goddamn green. So, you know, for somebody who supposedly doesn't use those boost packs, he sure is using a boost pack. So much for being like the one to be the exception.
The one being easy.
He's playing on easy mode.
It's easy mode.
Whoa. What's up with that chair? Whoa. I'm not gonna go over that.
Why does he only say E?
EA Sports is in the game.
EA Sports.
E. I used to be like you. Now I see art is war. Rules are only those who believe in them. Graffiti is a competition. It's not about hurting people. Graffiti still needs the rules of society. Think about it. We wouldn't be doing this if it was legal. Graffiti would be hella boring if it was legal. Damn straight.
That's a fucking quote.
That is a quote, man. That's some real shit right there.
Maybe it's like the final boss.
You're like doing some like shonen Dragon Ball Z punching to put with graffiti instead while you're floating.
Yeah, this is the way it should go. These guys, easy.
Easy.
Still a bit
that's exposed.
Why would you expose yourself like that, man?
Because it's easy.
Easy. Gotcha. What's going on? No. 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 Ah, gotta taste your own medicine, chump.
This is such unfitting music.
I know. I could have done that. Oh. Whoa.
What the fuck?
What the hell?
Oh, you better move your ass!
What the? Look at this thing.
Oh!
What the hell?
Now that's the final boss.
That has to be the final boss now.
Short and sweet.
Final boss.
Always my way. Says you. Look how fucking huge you are. You were totally in my way.
He looks like he's from Sonic Frontiers.
He does, doesn't he?
Oh my god, no!
Ah, my head is gone again. No.
Yo, don't show this on Chinese Twitch.
Oh. Is that what I think it is? How do you feel?
You're wearing baggy clothes now.
Oh, the head's back. Kinda. I feel like I take him out. Dude, it's Fox. He's sneaking up inside.
Gosh, this soundtrack is such a bop.
I know.
It's as the kids say anyway. They call it a bop.
It is a bop. Regardless of generation gap, this should be bussin'.
Yeah, this song is definitely bussing. Blue, am I doing it right?
Sure.
Okay.
God, for real, no cap.
How you do, fellow kids? Folks, I know your secret. Many others refrain in jail for your graffiti. You wanted to be perfect. You never get caught. I trusted you. You even tried to kill me. Because I found out your dad was a corrupt cop that kept you out of trouble. So what? Is that it? Who am I not to make use of my roots? Wow. All city my ass. You're a coward, killing people just to hide from reality. you never knew what it was like. No one was gonna accept me if they knew who about my dad.
Wow, what a lame ass character.
I know, I had no choice. Yeah, you had a choice to be not who you are. Why don't you understand? Now, Felix. You betrayed me first. Not my problem, Reggie Fils-Aimé. Yo! We're back, baby!
When this was a Kamen Rider game.
This is totally Kamen Rider. Now it's your turn to fall, man. I got an achievement. It says now go outside after defeating the final boss.
Oh, so wait, I just noticed your head came back.
Yeah.
The handsome has returned.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, your handsome face is back. I mean, I'm just glad you're alright.
You know what they say, you don't realize it until it's gone. Yo! Bomb Rush is all city, baby. Let's party! So they got up and made a change. There are things you can't change. Your age, your roots. You better own that and rock that shit. In the end, what defines you is what you do with the stuff you got. Hey yo, where's Felix at?
Felix.
I never thanked you. Or bring me back to life, back to the reality of myself. You did most of the work yourself. But don't think for a second you'll be all city forever. Oh. This ain't over. Now we boogie, yeah, I'll see.
Dance party.
Dance party, it's a DreamWorks ending, DreamWorks ending.
Well, it's actually over.
You beat it.
Yay! What a game, what a game.
And it didn't take 7 hours.
It was definitely worth 3 years to wait, if you ask me. I mean...
This is East Pizza Tower.
Well, this is my Pizza Tower, yeah. This is the game I really wanted.
Oh my god. Honestly, that's pretty fitting.
Thanks for playing. Thank you for making this game, Team Reptar. Thank you. Hey, thanks for watching if you made it all the way to the end of the video. First off, I want to get the usual YouTuber spiel out of the way by saying be sure to like, comment and subscribe. And hit that notification bell in case I decide to do another long-winded montage like this ever again. I want to give a big shout out to all my good friends who are involved in the Twitch streams. You're all fantastic and hilarious to be around. Jet Set Radio is one of my all-time favourite games, and seeing it come back to life via this game brought me so much joy that you wouldn't believe. Oh, and for those wondering, I drew all the talking heads, myself, and the silly little red doodles. Music jingle at the start of the video and credits are done by my best buddy Delta. He's such a great musician and I recommend giving his stuff a listen. Anyway, that's all for me. I'll see you around. Bye!